This video is for my self-employed followers out there. Maybe you can relate. But one of the worst things about being self-employed is having to deal with clients when it comes time to either pay your invoices or when you do a price increase that they are not happy with. So I had a client and I sent out a notice that I was increasing my prices on software development that and they would be effective on the next invoice. Never responded, never heard back from them. So they didn't pay the invoice. One day goes by, they didn't pay it. Another day goes by, didn't pay it. Another day goes by, didn't pay it. So I send them a text and say, "Yeah, your invoice is overdue." Finally, they look at the invoice, getting ready to pay it, I guess, and they come back with, "Hey, I noticed your prices went up. I think we're going to go a different way." So I was like, "Oh, all right, yeah, that's fine. You pay the invoice, and I will stay on board and make sure that whatever person or company that you go with to handle all your software development, they'll be onboarded correctly, and that way it's a seamless transition." And then they start backpedaling and hoping that I would come down on my new price. But it's unbelievable how you have to just haggle with some clients about every little thing, and they don't even pay attention to your texts or your notices, and then completely act surprised when they finally get the invoice like, "Well, we didn't know." Well, yeah, you did know. I don't know, I'm just ranting about this, but this is such a common problem. When I've been self-employed for a long time, and it just seems like all the time it's always these bigger companies, these corporations and stuff that really get upset about any little price increase and just try to weasel their way out of it and knock you down a peg. But yeah, I just came back after they tried to haggle me down and just said, "I'm going to move on. So, pay the invoice and I'll stay on board and get your onboarding for your next software developer or your next company that you decide to go with. And I'll make sure it's a seamless transition." But boy, these corporations and stuff, man, they like to nickel and dime you to death and try to squeeze every penny out of you, but don't want to pay you for it. Anyway, I don't know if you guys have any of the same issues who are self-employed out there, but God, some clients are just the worst, I tell you. Like, share, follow for more. This is Grim with Get the Rant, and I'll see you in the next video.